Hey folks, Larry Winget here. Let's do a rant today. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. Listen, there are liars everywhere. There are liars in government. You're seeing a whole lot of that right now with the political situation the way it is. Those folks are liars. And there are liars in business. You got liars in your family. We all have friends who are liars. But today I want to talk about a very specific group of liars, the ones that really bother me. And those are the liars who are in the personal development, self-help, changing lives business. People who write the books, give the speeches. You see them in the media, you see them online. You probably go to their seminars and buy that crap back of the room. Here's the problem. People who say they are changing lives are arrogant, egotistical turds. That's right. You cannot change another person's life. You can't do it. I have never changed anybody's life in my life, and it always bothers me when somebody says, I'm just out there changing lives. I was walking through an airport one time, and a guy walked up to me. He was also another professional speaker, and he said, Larry, how you doing? I said, pretty good. How are you doing? He said, I'm just out there changing lives. How about you? I said, I'm out there filling my hour on stage. That's what I'm doing. See, people get so caught up in their own arrogance that they actually believe they are changing lives through their words. There is nothing more disgusting to me than somebody believing that a speech changes someone's life. It does not. Neither does a book. I can tell you right now that is not how it works. Let's say, for instance, I have two people standing in front of me. And these two people, they've read all of my books. These two people, they've heard every speech that I've got. They've talked to me. They've spent the equal amount of time. They all have the same amount of exposure to me and to my material. One of them goes away and becomes incredibly successful, makes a lot of money, has great relationships, great family, everything in their life goes perfect. The other one goes away and becomes a thief or, let's say, a pedophile. That's right. They both got the same amount of information. How about this? If I get to take credit for the one who became successful, do I have to take the blame for the one who became a pedophile? Seems to me like that ought to be how it works. I mean, they both heard what I had to say. They both read my books. They both listened to my speeches. They both spent the same amount of time with me. So why do I only get to take the credit for the one who became successful and I don't have to take the blame for the one who became a pedophile, for instance? You see, if they both got the same stuff, why wouldn't they have both become successful? I can tell you why. Every single time they made different choices. They took different action. It's not the material that changes people's lives. It's not. All material does is to remind people that they have the ability to make new decisions, or it gives them some tactics to go away and after they've made that decision that they can follow. That's it. But to believe that you get to take the credit, in my opinion, believes that you also have to take the blame. I get letters all the time saying, Larry, your book changed my life. Your speech changed my life. And I write every single person back who writes me, and I say, no, it didn't. You changed your life because you were willing to do the work. I want to give the credit where credit is due. When people change their lives, it's because they made a better decision and they were willing to do the work. I can tell you right now, no book, no speech, no person ever changed another person's life. All it did was remind them they had the ability and gave them some things that they could go away and do. So if you're listening to these egotistical, arrogant liars who are making those claims, I suggest you call them what they are, and that's a charlatan. That's right. Now, this won't bode well with all those people who are charlatans and who follow me. That's all right with me. I'm just trying to dish out a little straight talk here about my own business, my own industry, and what I believe. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this little rant. I wish you a good day.